Oh, and wait till you hear this 35-page dossier. That's another thing. You notice the media yesterday calling this document that they claimed Trump had. Did you hear what this was, Wendy? You didn't hear what they accused Trump. Basically, they said Trump hired prostitutes to come urinate on a bed at the Ritz-Carlton in Moscow because Barack and Michelle had slept on the bed. That was one of the allegations. And a Democrat, turns out the Democrat Party is behind this. A donor and a strategist for Planned Parenthood wrote the dossier. A guy who has worked for Planned Parenthood. Do not ever doubt me when I tell you that everything in opposition to Trump is going to have its roots to the Democrat Party, to one of their think tanks, to one of their groups, to one of their institutions, to Hillary and Bill Clinton. It's inescapable. The guy that wrote this dossier, that's another thing. You call the reporter dossier. A dossier, that makes it sound like really European. Wow, must be really serious stuff. It's a dossier. It's like calling a piece of white paper. Well, I submitted a white paper. What's a white paper? Well, it's a report. Specific report, it's a white paper. No, you submitted a report. No, it was a white paper. Well, they did a dossier. A 35-page dossier of unsigned memos containing charges like, those are called golden showers, by the way. There's a name for it. You can call prostitute companies and order the golden shower. And that's what'll happen. The prostitutes will come over, and that's what they accuse Trump of doing. And a guy that has worked for Planned Parenthood wrote the dossier. We have learned this today. And, of course, I think the media knew this, and that's why they ran with it. The media is a Democrat. The media is the quasi-military wing of the Democrat Party, and they wanted to use this all during the campaign. They couldn't find any verification for it. They couldn't find any evidence. And so they ran with it anyway, and they did so claiming that they got it from the intelligence agencies. But it turns out, well, here's the opposition firm behind Trump dossier, also a hired gun for Planned Parenthood. The opposition research firm that hired a former British spy to dig up dirt on Trump is the same outfit that was hired by Planned Parenthood to put a positive spin on the videos showing them selling baby parts. I mean, this is the series of videos that it's illustrated the genuinely disgusting stuff that goes on in Planned Parenthood, harvesting fetuses and essentially harvesting the body parts and selling them. And they were caught doing so. The New York Times reported yesterday that Washington-based Fusion GPS is the firm that hired Christopher Steele. Christopher Steele, a former British spy for MI6, it's their version of the CIA, authored the unsubstantiated 35-page Trump dossier that was published by BuzzFeed on Tuesday. You know, these guys all know each other. I think the people in the media knew that this was the work of a Democrat group, much like Robert Kramer did the work of hiring protesters to show up and disrupt Trump rallies with Clinton campaign money. These people are all on the same team. They have different groups and different names, but they're all on the same team, and they all know each other. So I have no doubt that all of these news organizations, BuzzFeed and the like, they probably knew where the origin of this, and they knew it wasn't intel. This is the thing. It was a fake, made-up document by somebody that's worked for Planned Parenthood. It was the Democrat Party, folks. It always is going to be the Democrat Party. And this story was made to look like some independent body of research from nonpartisan intelligence agencies who only want to take the national security of the United States and make it paramount. BS.